Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. So today I got a pretty exciting update for y'all. My Susan Shore, or I guess you could even call it a DIY anymore, I guess, since I made so many changes to it. My Susan Shore device trial is starting really soon, and here's the first 10 devices that will be sent to the participants. I decided to make this video to let everybody know that things are moving along and that I'm not just sitting around on my ass doing nothing. So really exciting stuff there. We have participants with disacusis, noxicusis, visual snow syndrome, musical ear syndrome, and just a whole bunch of other stuff, TTTS, MEM, whatever. So we're going to be getting some really nice data very, very soon. So this is just the first batch for the 10 participants. Now, I'm working on making fully customizable signal timing on all of these devices before I send them out. Now, you probably see that they're turned on right now just because I thought it'd be like a little pretty display. But you can see some of them don't actually have like the handles on them. That's because I ordered different types of knobs, not handles, sorry, knobs for these things. So they're going to be like these, but white, basically. But, they're not really necessary. It's just like kind of purely a maybe like a aesthetic type of thing. Now, I actually do have some updates regarding my Susan Shore device usage, actually. So I used one of these puppies yesterday on myself, and I got some pretty cool results. So what those results actually were was I did actually about 40 minutes on of treatment, and I used about maybe 30 minutes of stimulation on my left ear and left side of the face, and about 10 minutes on my right side. And the electrode placement that I used on my left side was the greater auricular nerve and also the buccal nerve placement. And on my right side, I used also two types of placements, which was the lesser occipital and also a trigeminal placement, like above the lip. And I could feel it in my teeth, which was kind of, messed up, unpleasant. But in any case, really interesting results actually from using these. Using one of them, this one actually to be specific. So what did I actually experience? Now, interestingly enough, this lines up with my theory on excitatory inhibitory balance. Well, it's not my theory, I just my main opinion on it. And also the kind of resetting of the functionality of the cartwheel cells, for example. So after the session, throughout the evening, I was seeing some really kind of strange changes. And when I was going to bed at night, my tinnitus was just going up and down, and it was like, the tones were like morphing around, which means the hypersynchrony is a little bit messed up or desynchronizing. And the next morning, when I woke up after 3 hours, just to be sure, my tinnitus is now a low, mild hiss in both ears. And that's absolutely insane because, and it's been so far about 5 or 6 hours, and I still have the facts, so I assume these are long-term changes. We will see later on, but I'm just kind of explaining to you what kind of went on. No test on my hyperacusis yet, but I will get to that really soon anyways. And one very interesting thing that happened was my somatosensory modulations, which I could always modulate by flexing my jaw or pressing on my trigeminal ganglion, which is kind of like a little bit in front of the ear. What I noticed is that pressing on my trigeminal ganglion or flexing my jaw on the left side would actually change almost nothing in my tinnitus as compared to the right side, which I treated much less than the left side. So I assume that this happened because of the desynchronization between the SP5 and cartwheel and fusiform cell pathways on that specific side. So very interesting results. I'll definitely keep everybody updated, but that's everything for now. So I just wanted to make a short little cool, exciting update about everything, just, to keep people in the loop, basically. Yeah, so I will be making more updates in the future if I continue using these, which I will, and we'll see if I can achieve full silence. Oh, and just one last thing I wanted to say. I could mask my tinnitus fully all morning by typing on my keyboard. You can see right here, it's not particularly loud as it's a membrane keyboard. So typing on the keyboard would fully mask my tinnitus. And after my previous treatment sessions, I could only mask it fully by my sync, which is about 80 decibels. So this is a really, really massive development. This is obviously an objective display of, tinnitus volume decrease using minimum masking levels, et cetera, none of that bullshit. My TFI and THI are 0, so I had 0 anxiety about my tinnitus anyways. So I can be absolutely 100% sure that this is not placebo because of my somatosensory modulation tests and also because of the minimum masking level test that I did as well. So yeah, that's about it for today. I'll see y'all later, and hoping for some really exciting stuff very soon.